First up, it will be the oil marketing companies, where all of them have slashed the petrol prices by nearly 4 rupees per litre, and that is coming after 9 consecutive hikes that we've seen over the last 4 months, which had raised the petrol prices by nearly 20%. So some relief coming in for the petrol users, and the downward revision in petrol is largely because the international crude oil prices have softened, and also that the rupee has recovered some part of the lost ground. However, on the other side, the oil retailers have raised the diesel prices by nearly 60 paise per litre, and they've also raised the price of the non-subsidized domestic LPG cylinder by nearly about 71.5 rupees. So this will be the new price for households which will exhaust their quota of 9 cylinders over the year. Next up, it will be the Apollo Tyres, and there is an important milestone that has just come up for the company, where it has been looking to acquire Cooper Tire, and the shareholders have now voted in favor of the transaction with a majority of nearly 74%. So this will set the ball rolling, as Apollo Tyres is looking to acquire Cooper Tire for a sum of nearly $2.5 billion. And lastly, Tata Communications will also remain in focus, as the reports are clearly saying that the company has entered exclusive negotiations with Vodacom South Africa to sell its entire stake in Neotel, which is a fixed line operator and the second largest in South Africa. And so sale of the entire 100% stake in the company could fetch a sum of nearly $500 million, where Tata Communication, which closely holds the company, has about 68.5% stake, and Standard Chartered is the advisor to Tata Communications, while Rothschild is the investment banker to Vodacom South Africa. Tata Steel, ING, VSA Bank and Britannia were the 3 stocks among others which were buzzing in trade. Tata Steel tumbled more than 5%, slumping for the second straight day, primarily due to 2 factors. Number 1 was that the rail freight hike of nearly 15% will push up the steel prices for both the long as well as the flat products. And even as we approach the busy construction season, and that there is hope that the auto demand will revive in the festive season, it is questionable how well the price hike will be absorbed in the market given the current economic sentiment. Also, the fact that the Chinese PMI data came in lower than expected turned the sentiment bearish on ferrous as well as non-ferrous metals. So this turned out to be the top loser on Nifty as well as the BSE Metal Index, pulled down by the highest volume action that we've seen in the last 1 month. Next one was ING VSA Bank, which climbed up nearly 5%, advancing for the 3rd straight day, and turned out to be amongst the leading gainers in the A group on Sensex, primarily on the back of reports again, which said that the Dutch financial services major ING Group was looking to exit the domestic banking business and was looking for a buyer for its 43% stake, for which it may get a valuation of nearly $600 million at current value. So this counters for the highest volume action over the last 3 weeks. And lastly, Britannia, that one rallied more than 6%, maintaining its uptrend for the 5th straight day. It managed to buck the market trend as well as its peers and went on to scale fresh lifetime peak on the bourses, again back with the highest volumes that we've seen in the last 6 weeks.